Getty Bitcoin price live. BTC's recovery has yet to begin. 8 a.m. morning headlines. Good morning, and welcome to our rolling coverage of all things cryptocurrency, including price, regulation, innovation and financial crime. Bloomberg has reported this morning that Bitcoin's 50-day moving average has dropped to the closest proximity to its 200-day moving average in 9 months. This death cross is the name given in the finance world for the moment BTC crossed below that level. The death cross is another indicator the BTC's momentum has turned bearish and a further drop in price is expected. All day, a technical analyst and head of futures and options at Market Securities Dubai Limited told Bloomberg, "There's been a definitive shift over the past couple of months after the bubble activity at the end of 2017. Based on BTC's 2013 tumble, he predicts a 76% price plunge from late February highs, which would take Bitcoin to a paltry $2,800 if the downtrend is repeated." However, members of the crypto community are more optimistic, with Kevin Merko, of CoinMetro and Forex service FXPIG telling Express.co.uk that BTC is still free-floating, and until the market as a whole becomes more regimented, a stable floor and ceiling won't exist for any of the assets. He said, "Corrections have occurred, but it's important not to think of crypto prices myopically. The price of Bitcoin, for example, is today roughly 700% of what it was this time last year. Long-term, cryptocurrencies remain viable multi-trillion-dollar assets. Increased stability is important for the future of crypto, as well as for overcoming the sector's perceived reputation for being a poor store of value. Price stability will come from the introduction of more national and harmonized global regulatory oversight. This will allow for more institutional involvement, enabling the creation of liquidity by way of synthetic instruments like futures, ETNs, ETFs, etc. It will also come from the realization amongst the general public that, like all investments, crypto does carry risk. As with other securities, prices are liable to go up or down. Updates below throughout the day. 9:53 a.m. Update: Peter Thiel backs Bitcoin. Venture capitalist and early Facebook investor Peter Thiel is betting on Bitcoin for its size, and the possibility it becomes a gold-like safe haven. Mr. Thiel told the Economic Club of New York, "I would be long Bitcoin, and neutral to skeptical of just about everything else at this point, with a few possible exceptions. There will be one online equivalent to gold, and the one you'd bet on would be the biggest." Getter Peter Thiel, early investor in Facebook. 8:25 a.m. Update: Mining no longer profitable. CNBC are reporting that Bitcoin has dropped to a point where it's not that profitable to produce, according to some estimates. Fundstrat's Thomas Lee said in a report Thursday, "Bitcoin currently trades essentially at the break-even cost of mining a Bitcoin, currently at $8,038 based on a mining model developed by our data science team." Fundstrat's model incorporates 3 factors: the cost of equipment, electricity and other overhead such as maintaining cooling facilities. However, in the past these fears have been debunked. Alexei Antonov, CFO of SONM, told Express.co.uk last year that the idea of miners just downing tools and leaving the space is not likely. He said, "Bitcoin mining is also a market itself. As soon as Bitcoin mining becomes unprofitable, some miners will stop mining it. The total hash rate decreases, and for all the miners that remain, mining becomes a little more profitable. If Bitcoin costs $10, there will be very few miners, but those miners will take the entire reward for the calculated block." To summarize, there is no situation when mining becomes unprofitable for everyone at all.